which we made from the frame. We made from oak from the woods. So again, we got the trees up, and then someone came with horses to bring the trees up, and a mobile sawmill to kind of plank them or cut them. The walls aren't, they're large from a local sawmill, but the actual frames, and they're four frames, the dimensions determined by the size of the trees. And
are they like A-frames in the sort of classic Ben Law style?
Yeah, and we had a hilarious weekend with about 30 people that we invited, with a long rope that went all the way through that gate into the next field, and loads of climbers, you know, who knew all about ropes and knots and things like that, and a big sort of derrick tripod-y thing, and pulled them up by hand. And it was amazing because just about everyone who was on the rope said, I felt like I wasn't pulling. And yet we were lifting tons and tons of oak. And actually the main thing was to stop it from going too far over the other way. Obviously it had to kind of break ropes on the back. And spent the weekend fixing it all together. It's got something like 200 wooden pegs in it. But I think someone lost their nerve a bit, and there are some steel bolts going through as well. So this is another sort of demonstration. I was talking about each function being performed by many elements. The opposite of that principle is that each element performs more than one function. That way you get an intensification with minimum kind of disruption, and so you can work in smaller spaces and you just get the maximum benefit. So the barn obviously performs many functions. Obviously the solar panels, and there's a battery bank inside, and that sends electricity to the communal. And another really big function it does is to collect vast amounts of rainwater. And we use that for irrigation, for washing, clothes washing, animals, everything really that isn't drinking or cooking.
How big are these? 5,000 litres or something?
That one I think is 10,000. That one's a bit bigger than this one. And then there's more down the side.
Have you ever had it overflowing?
Yes. Yeah, last year. Yeah. I think we are collecting maybe somewhere between 15 and 20,000